The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I've seen that man before, that's Randy Phil.
The other one's some kind of half man, half monkey. It's a massive duplex and not one dragon in sight. Hello, all you sweaty, sexy marks out there. This is episode 28 of Snap Dragon Duplex, and with me today, live and uncut, we've got Randy Phil. Randy, how the fuck you doing?
I'm good, mate. How do you know I'm uncut?
I've
Oh, wait, we'll work together. Everybody's seen my dick at work.
Oh yeah, no, we know. It's famous.
The uncut Randy Phil. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Good man, good.
How was your weekend away? Did you relax at all?
Yeah, I got some relaxing done. I got a lot of sleep done, which is unlike me, so that was quite good.
I got fuck all relaxing done because that last episode was just a bag of wank for me, mate. The last one I tried to record, sent to you, ended up fucking deleting it on Audacity in the laptop because it was fucked. Then I got yours, I couldn't download it because the internet was shite. Then I couldn't upload it for 2 fucking days. You couldn't upload it. I got one of the help tickets for the people that we use for servers and that, and they're just like, oh, have you tried doing it for a different browser? Have you tried doing it for a different laptop? You tried doing it for your mate's house? I'm like, I fucking tried, right? I'm not a technophobe. I've tried all this basic stuff. I can work Google. I know what Google tells me to do. I need you to give me the support behind the scenes. And they didn't even help me. I ended up doing a VPN, so if anybody gets trouble out there uploading their fucking podcast, try with a VPN. It helped, done it for me.
Hit up Randy Phil on Twitch and he'll fucking tell you exactly how to do. He's gonna be live streaming how to upload a podcast soon.
Oh fucking hell! I've not got enough time for all that. Right, so we've got 2 weeks of Dynamite to catch up with then.
Fucking 2 weeks. Well, I mean, we say 2 weeks, right? But it was like less than a week between them.
4 days, 5 days or something.
Fucking 4 or 5 days, whatever.
I'm
been
just
greedy.
so happy that they're back to fucking regular Wednesday nights now, and their Friday show is actually the Friday show. It's not a Dynamite Friday.
Yeah. Definitely. It was just a bit hard to keep on top of it all, wasn't it?
Yeah, you didn't know fucking what day of the week it was going to be because they'd done a couple of Fridays, some Saturdays. You had the pay-per-view and amongst all of that as well.
Yeah, my week was all out of whack.
Yeah, thank fuck for Wednesdays.
Yeah.
The whole time fucking NXT changed to a Tuesday time slot and nobody was on the Wednesday.
I know.
Fucking NXT just went to Tuesday slot, so you had Raw Monday, NXT, Dynamite, fucking nothing on a Thursday, and then Friday night SmackDown, and Wednesday nights were just bare for the past month or so.
Is it because of basketball? Is it because of the finals and all that?
I don't even think it is. I think it's them trying to get people used to this Friday so that after SmackDown they'll just tune straight into AEW Rampage.
Right, that makes sense, I guess.
Is there basketball going on there now?
Yeah, it's the playoffs still, I think.
Maybe that's what it is, because last year they kept saying, because of the basketballs were moving, but this time they made it sound as though it was an effort to get the Friday nights. So
it might be both.
That must have been, it could have been, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing, but the basketball is definitely on.
Right, so enough of that shit then.
Yeah,
last Saturday, we started off with Adam Page versus Will Hobbs.
Yeah.
Good match. Decent match, you like it?
I thought it was a good match, yeah, it was good. It kind of showcased them both. They're both very capable. Yeah, it was good. What do you think?
Yeah, it was all good. It was just the building up to the screwy finish. Ricky Starks and Hook come out with the belt, try and give it to Hobbs. Brian Cage comes out, puts a fucking wrench in that plans, and then Adam Page hits the buckshot on distracted Hobbs. So there's still fucking tension in with Team Taz. And then if we skip forward to Wednesday night past there, Taz is announced on July the 14th, which is Fyter Fest, I think. It's going to be
Brian Cage versus Ricky Starks.
Yeah, he's just like, they're just going to fucking fight. Families fight. They're going to fight. We'll have the match, and then we'll be cool again.
Do you think they will be cool again?
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think they'll be cool again? Do you think somebody will win, then the other one's just got to be like a wee, okay, you beat me?
I think they might, actually, because, I mean, it's happened before in AEW. They had it with Jericho and MJF before they had the big fallout, where they had a massive match, and at the end they were pals.
Wardlow and Hager as well, when they were first getting together as Inner Circle. Aye.
I mean, like, they've done it. They've done it before. So, and then they've had Cody and Dustin fighting and kind of been mates straight after it. So I mean, it's not unheard of.
Fucking double blade job, and then they're still brothers.
Just the fucking ring looking like the flag of Japan. It was a good match. I thought it showcased them both, like I said, and you got a bit of running bollocks at the end. Starks bringing the FTW belt, like you said. They didn't win by hook or by crook. So as much as you pushed that, and I liked it when I heard you say it.
I know. I was like, he's going to thrive off this.
I know, but they didn't do it. I actually made me sad that you were wrong. I actually wanted you to be right and me to be wrong. Because I was like, that's really good foreshadowing if that's what it was. But
yeah,
I mean, it's wrestling. We don't get foreshadowing in wrestling.
Nah, fuck that.
You get fucking Stramashes and dinosaurs.
Oh, Stramash, that gets us somewhere into the next segment.
Yeah.
Because we had our Conan and Tully face off in the ring.
Yeah.
This done nothing for me.
Yeah.
You the same?
I mean, the only note I got from it was Conan referred to Santana and Ortiz as proud and powerful. So like, they're going by both, aren't they?
Yeah, just whatever they feel like on the days.
I know.
I read that Jericho fucking produced this segment, and I was just like, it doesn't look as though any planning went into it. You've pretty much just told Conan and Tully to go out there and be racist towards each other without being racist. And
yeah, just
and
go
then
out there
when
and be fucking
Conan brings out he's proud and powerful and they're all hooded up with the masks and the hats. Who wasn't thinking that's FTR?
Yeah.
Everybody
I know.
Everybody was like, oh, there's FTR. Nobody thought, oh, it's Santana and Ortiz. Like, why would they come out all fucking gimped up?
Oh, there's two blatantly white men coming out pretending to be Santana and Ortiz. Yeah, I mean, at one point Conan was supposed to say that he was proud and powerful's dad, but the way he'd worded it was that he was FTR's dad, and I was like, okay.
I think Jericho's just like, right, what could be a wee easy one for me to get by on the night? Like, I'll take this segment with these two. I'll guide them, and he's just went, right, go out there and do it. Fuck he's one.
I know, fuck it too right, man.
So, that was all fucking boring. Then Andrade was coming out. He was going to do something. I don't know. He was just fucking stood at the top of the ramp. I think Vicky was there.
Yeah, that was weird.
Aye.
Because Dante Martin was out in the ring, and then Andrade comes out, and I'm like, oh, cool, this is going to be his first match. And then he's got his fucking suit on. Well, yeah, because he came out second. So why did he come out?
I think Andrade was out, and then I think it was Matt Sydal's music hits, and he walks past him.
That's
so
right,
was Dante Martin already in the ring by this point, and then Andrade comes out.
Aye. Andrade's just like,
right,
oh,
now
shit,
that makes no sense because that was on the Saturday. Then Wednesday, I've got it. Andrade's challenging Matt Sydal to the following week for interrupting him and being disrespectful. Andrade just fucking done that.
I know, but I know
he's like, oh, you disrespected me, but I don't give a fuck. I disrespected that wee dick. What a dick.
I don't get it. I think he must have got the wrong door to catering. He just walked through and was like, oh fuck, there's loads of people here. Matt Sydal was like, mate, you're in the wrong fucking place. I fucking know that, alright? Fucking know. I can see that.
Right, other than that dick, it was a good match.
I thought so.
Yeah, I think I was paying more attention because I was expecting Andrade to run in because he was looking pissed off with Matt Sydal. So I thought, oh, Andrade will run in here and just no contest it or something. But that was a fucking right good match. Yeah,
I totally agree with everything you said. I liked Matt Sydal using the lightning spin to win. I thought that was really cool. And then at the end, JR reminded us that Dante Martin's only 20 and he can't even legally rent a car.
I right, JR, you dick. Just make us feel bad, why don't you?
See, that guy can't even rent a car. What have you done with your life?
Well, at least what I've done with my life, JR. Car.
I've rent a fucking car,
It's like, I don't need to get an Uber.
I know, exactly. Doesn't matter if someone fucking wrecks my limo, I'll rent another one.
Aye, so good match.
Yeah, I guess that takes us up to Jungle Boy and Christian having a wee chat backstage. Christian says Jungle Boy should be pissed off that people don't believe in him. And that's kind of all I got from that. I don't know if you've got anything else to add.
Nah, I've just got Christian Cage bigging up Jungle Boy, but it was pretty fucking boring.
Yeah, pretty boring. I mean, talking of boring, we go straight into the boy of the show. I can't say it's your boy anymore because you get upset. And what I mean by your boy is that it's more like your boy and mine, because I very much like these people in a terrible way. But we've got your boy and mine, Man in Suit plugging Jade Cargill's t-shirts, calling wrestling
I can't
fans
be bothered with
fat.
this cunt. Like, ever, I just can't be bothered with him.
He's
But
awful,
I
isn't
see him in a lot of stuff, though, because I follow, like, Matt Cardona and Kurt Hawkins and Heath Slater on Instagram.
he? Yeah.
And this guy's, like, really good mates with him. He does their podcasts, he does all the interviews, he does all the wee indie shows with them now. I say wee indie shows. Fucking whatever shows they're doing, he's there doing something with them. So he is, like, a fucking big deal, apparently. Well, not a big deal, but cunts know him.
Aye.
But
But I mean, like...
Do you remember how he first came into AEW?
I have no idea.
I think he was MJF's lawyer whenever MJF was taking on John Moxley.
Oh, fucking hell, so he was.
I think that's how he first got into AEW.
That's totally rung a bell. I remember that now, yeah.
And then Moxley fought him the week later or something, wasn't it? He signed a contract and was like, oh, you idiot should have fucking read it. Why is nobody reading contracts in AEW if he got him with that and then Matt Hardy's fucking signed to throw all his money at Hangman?
I don't know, man. I guess when you get your contract severed by WWE, you'll sign fucking anything.
Just get me away from them cunts.
Just get me to fucking sign my soul, man. I don't give a fuck.
What was that? Fucking Man in Suit?
Man in Suit. So that was pish. I mean, the Jungle Boy Christian thing was pish. Man in Suit was pish. And then we went into another one with fucking MJF and a couple of mates with Alex Marvez, and he calls him pig vomit. Which I was like, man, it doesn't even rhyme, but it made me laugh.
Nah, fuck it.
And then you get a stramash between the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle, which is pretty standard stuff, really.
Yeah, I think I got the same. Pinnacle were just recapping that Dean Malenko beating. Meh.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like the matches were fucking good this week, but everything else was kind of bleh.
Shit. Yeah, you're right, because I don't think there was a bad match on
Well, the
this
next
show.
one was Ethan Page versus Bear Bronson, wasn't it?
Yeah. This was decent.
Yeah. Ethan Page is just fucking class.
Matt, you know what, man? I wasn't sold on him, as I'm sure everyone knows, but then this week when he hit the fucking Ego's Edge on Bear Bronson, who's a fucking unit.
Is that what it's called? Eagle's Edge? I think I wrote Ethan's Edge or something.
Yeah, Ethan's
Like,
Edge.
alright, okay. It's like, aye, fuck it. Just the guy's name with Edge.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that was impressive as fuck. I don't even know how you would lift someone like that high.
Nah, but it was creative the way they got him there. Because, like, he wasn't going to be able to do it with a power bomb and get him up there. So, doing the low blow whilst the guy's up in the top rope and then just getting him into the crucifix position, that was fucking really good. I liked that.
Yeah. And then he challenges Darby to a coffin match. And I think you called that or something very similar.
I fucking called a sunbed match. I'm raging.
Oh, no, you're right.
It's
You're
the
right.
exact same fucking thing, except they just went with a coffin instead of a sunbed.
Yeah.
And,
No, you're right.
But they've shut out that now because there was a big incident roundabout where they do their shows with a building collapse. Have you heard about it at all?
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. The massive, it was like an apartment complex or something.
Aye, something like that. So they had that collapse. I think it was like after this maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But so Ethan Page, after the match, after they fucking whipped Bear Bronson, gets on the mic and he challenges Darby Allin to a coffin match.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks' time. It definitely wasn't for the Wednesday coming that we'll cover. But
no, I think I think now it's at Fyter Fest.
Was it Road Rage or something?
Oh, maybe it's Road Rager.
I think he initially challenged them at Road Rager, and then
this is the thing. I find it so confusing with AEW because they've always got two pay-per-views they're plugging at the same time.
Yeah, they try and plug their big Wednesday one and the main pay-per-view.
Yeah, which makes it's the same as when they had the Saturday and the Wednesday show and they were plugging both of them at the same time, and you're like, could you not just plug these one at a time? Sorry, I totally interrupted you there.
Nah, but cool. So Ethan Page challenged Darby for this coffin match on the Saturday night. Wednesday comes round and Ethan has another promo, and this time he says, right, no, I'm not challenging you for this coffin match anymore. So they've dropped it because of that incident that's happened. But he says, I'll think about it and maybe I'll fight you at Road Rager or whatever the next big one is. So
yeah,
it sounds like they've postponed it or something. It's weird. I don't get it.
They've done one of these stipulations as well of the thing like, if you touch me before this happens, and you're not getting the match.
Yeah.
But this is the thing I don't get, right? So it's not like Darby asked for the match. So how does that stipulation even do anything?
Stupid, man.
It's like, usually that's like someone's been begging for a title match, and then, Triple H or someone will be like, oh yeah, well, but you can't touch me until then. And he'd get Batista to beat the living shit out of him for fucking 2 months.
See, now that we're saying this, though, there is one of them going on, and it's MJF with Jericho. Like, this wasn't covered in the Saturday night, that was covered last week on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And MJF said, right, Jericho, if you're desperate for this match against me, I'll see you next Wednesday night, and we'll have a face-to-face and talk about it.
Yeah.
But we'll cover that later. If I forget, this is like MJF's thing. He always has stipulations for fighting people, I think. So he done it with Cody Rhodes, didn't he? And he had like the Wardlow cage match.
Yeah.
He can't touch him before it, and
yeah,
Cody had to take 10 lashes or something, wasn't it?
That was the other one, wasn't it? That was brutal.
Aye.
Man, that was back when Cody was really likeable.
True.
All those years ago.
A lifetime ago.
Yeah, man, we'll get back to that later when we're talking about Wednesday's show.
Ethan Page challenged Darby Allin. No happening. Then we had our next match, Chris Statlander versus the Bunny.
Yeah, I've got one question.
What's your question?
Question was, have you chibbed any geese recently?
No.
I mean neither, mate. Nah, me neither.
Same.
No, same. Same. It's like, well, why'd you ask? I mean, I don't know, man. It just came to my head.
How many geese have you chibbed this week? None? What you on about?
None.
No, same. 0.
Less than 5. 0's less than 5, right? Yeah, sorry, you were saying it was a decent match.
Nah, I've not even got any notes for the match, just that I think it was a decent match. I got more caught up with the end of the match. I kind of forgot what happened in the match, but I wasn't disappointed with the match.
Yeah.
Chris Statler wins with a Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
And I can't mind how she ends up getting fucking battered. I don't think MD hit her, did they? Or did Bunny jump her or something?
Did someone not jump Orange Cassidy and smashed Orange Cassidy into her, and she went flying out the ring that way?
Aye, that's maybe it, aye. Because she was trying to get her hand raised off Orange Cassidy in the ring, and that cunt was acting as if it was me the day and you had your drag yesterday. You just couldn't lift that arm.
Oh man,
so,
been there.
Aye, then I got jumped. Then Blade and 2 other goons. Was it TH2? I can't mind. No, it was Private Party.
No, it was TH2.
Was it? See, Matt Hardy's got so many boys now, I don't know.
Honestly, his fucking stable is huge. I know. He's got more boys than you.
Matt Hardy, boy collector. Who's he got? He's got fucking Butcher, Blade, Private Party, TH2, and I guess he's got the Bunny by association.
Yeah, and he's got has he not got someone else?
Maybe.
But you know what? We'll come back to that because the end of the Wednesday show is quite interesting with Matt Hardy, and that's a big thing I wanted to ask you about.
Right, cool. So we'll get back to that. But at the end of this match, Orange Cassidy gets jumped by whoever. Blade's standing over him with some fucking brass knucks.
Yeah, knucks, I like it.
Yeah, I think that was like the end of that. And Wednesday night past, they've just announced that it's going to be a mixed tag match Wednesday coming with the Blade, the Bunny versus Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander. So that's happening Wednesday coming. We'll cover that at the end.
Cool.
Happy?
Cool. Happy.
Now, before we move on, I'm not happy. I'm not fucking happy. I don't care if you're happy, Mikey. I'm not happy. Nah, right, this benefits you because now I want to know, is this Orange Cassidy done with the Wingmen?
Oh, fuck yeah.
They had their match last week or 2 weeks ago and he beat them. Are they just getting forgotten about now and Orange Cassidy's going on to Matt Hardy's fucking family or the Butcher, the Blade and the Bunny against a couple of the best friends?
I think that they might
I want to get back to this because you have a new name for the Wingmen.
Oh, of course. So the Wingmen, even if the Wingmen broke up or this like fizzled away or whatever, they'd always live on in your heart because I know that they're all your boys. So I've come up with the new name for them. We already have Cuties, so I thought, why don't we have Phil's Thrills? That's what I'm going to call them now.
That's better. I thought you were going to say Andy's Angels.
Oh, fucking hell. It could have been Andy's Angels.
I thought that's where you were going, but I'm happy with Phil's Thrills.
Oh, I spent so much time writing this, man.
I
could have been Andy's Angels.
Yeah,
we'll go with Phil's Thrills. Fuck's sake.
Sound like heart-throbbing. Hot boy summer is here. Like, not anymore, because I'm staring out my window in the rain. Just, oh shit, I've got a washing out.
Oh, there's nothing better than just like, Oh, fuck the washing. Right, 2 seconds, mate.
Well, we're trying to talk about professional wrestling here
I
in a
know.
professional capacity, and I'm like, oh shit, my fucking washing.
Where were we? So we've got
as far
Phil's
as
Thrills.
Phil's Thrills.
So you wanted to know what my thoughts were on Phil's Thrills and Orange Cassidy, if that's going to carry on.
Yes.
Is that right? Right.
Yes.
So if we're having this mixed tag thing, I feel like they're going to cost him it. Phil's Thrills are going to cost him it.
Aye, that'd be cool. Then we get Orange Cassidy back with them, because I want to see more of that. I
do
want
as
that
well.
fucking sunbed match.
And
At least that's more sensitive than a fucking coffin match.
I know. So who did you want him? Well, I mean, then again, sunbeds. You're not going to get cancer off a coffin, are you?
Just Final Destination vibes off it.
Get fucking cooked like an air fryer. Who did you want him to have the sunbed match with? Peter Avalon?
Yeah, I think I said Peter Avalon just because I think he's the fucking leader of the tribe. But that's what I'm picking up from being the elite when I do decide to watch it.
Right.
You don't bother with it, don't you, not?
No, but this is the thing, is like, I can't be arsed because I've got heaps of stuff to watch, but then I don't watch it and you tell me stuff and I'm like, oh fuck, I should have watched it. But then I just can't get into the format, man. I'm sure it is good if you start pushing with it, but
Yeah. It's the other one that I keep getting told to go watch is Sammy Guevara's vlog. Guevara.
oh right, okay. Sammy G.
I thought that was just like him vlogging, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't fucking watch that. I don't watch vlog shit. I've got my own bullshit on a daily basis to deal with, right? But it's not like a Sammy vlog. It's very much the style of being the elite, except different people.
Right, okay,
So-
that's cool.
So being the elite, you get like fucking the Young Bucks, you get Dark Order and Adam Page, you get some Jungle Boy and the Jurassic Express stuff, and Matt Hardy and all his stuff. So like see
Right.
all the what's happening in the background with these teams, who's tense and all of that stuff. You get that way, the being the elite. And then
Okay.
with Sammy Guevara, you get some Chris Jericho stuff, you get Inner Circle stuff, you get a guy called Fuego del Sol.
Okay.
I don't think he's signed with AEW yet, but he's like the wee fucking jobber boy on Dark and Dark Elevation. He takes all the losses, but he's heavily featured on Sammy's YouTube show.
Right.
And Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes are in it, and they're like pure mentoring them and trying to be like, no, you need to get through this. They're running some Olympics thing on it. Try to get, I think it's Friendship Olympics or something like that. I think Cody's in charge. I don't know. I'm just going off what I've been getting told second hand, and
Right.
that's meant to be good. So if you get bored and you see Sammy's vlog, give that a look. I'll try
Okay.
and get into it, but I'm the same. Like I watch a lot of fucking wrestling in the week already. Can't be bothered adding any more.
I know, see, it's like I've got so much wrestling to watch, and then I've got just other stuff I want to watch as well, which
Yeah.
might surprise people. I watch other things too.
I think I'm just back on Rick and Morty again now.
Oh, have you watched the new stuff?
Yeah, it's on E4 and Morpho, so I'm thank fuck for that.
Oh, it's good, man. The new couple of episodes they put out have been quite good. Actually, I think it's returned to form.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, last match of this show
Yeah.
will be Kenny Omega and Jungle Boy for the AEW Championship.
Yeah.
Championships. Yeah, fucking really good match.
Mhm.
That's all I'll say. Very,
Is that it?
really good match. When Kenny wins with a Tiger Driver followed up by a one-winged angel.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fucking right good. Kenny was selling like an absolute champ. You believed that he could tap or he could pass out or something when he was in the snare trap.
Yeah.
Both guys looking absolutely fucking exhausted. Crowd absolutely loving Jungle Boy. It was
Yeah.
good. I fucking got into it. So much so, didn't make a note.
Nice. I got some notes. So I'll just run through some spots that I enjoy. I love Kenny coming out with all the belts draped on him. He looks fucking amazing when he comes out like that. Such a good visual.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a fucking champion.
He looks like all the champions.
He's all the champions rolled into one. Mind at the Double or Nothing main event, well, fucking semi-main event, whenever he was hitting Pac with all the belts.
Yes.
Did you see that he split his hand open with one of them and fucked
Did
his
he?
hand? Yeah.
No.
I think it might have been the AEW one out of all the belts. He grabbed it funny, and when he hit him, he sliced his hand open with it and fucked his hand up.
Fucking hell, man.
Because I read that like it was maybe the week after the pay-per-view, because somebody had an interview with Kenny and he was just like rhyming through all these fucking injuries and pains that he's got.
Yeah.
And that was one of them. He's like, nah, I want to take a break for a while, so maybe we'll get a break of Kenny.
Fucking don't tell Dustin Rhodes that, man. He'll be pushing for the belt so he can rub it against his head. Yeah, so fucking at the start of the match, all the outside cunts, so you know your fucking Jurassic Express and your elite bastards, they all get booted to the back, which I thought was fucking great. Actually, I couldn't be arsed with constant interference, so just get them to fuck.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega playing such a cunt throughout this. There's a bit where he had him in the corner and they counted to 5, so he broke the hold and then just fixed Jungle Boy's hair and slapped him in the chest. And I thought that was great. I love cunty moves like that.
Aye.
But yeah, other than that, man, I that's kind of when I stopped taking notes. I remember that there was so many V-triggers in this match. I think there must have been about 8 or 9, and none of them won the match. Like, genuinely, so...
Just getting concussed constantly with that fucking V-trigger.
I know, it's like, what... So what's the purpose of it? Is it just like a chop now? I don't...
Fuck
Is
knows.
it still a finisher?
Was it ever a finisher?
I think he's put people... I think he's won matches with it in AEW.
You getting your bin emptied, you cunt?
I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me have a look out and see what it is. Yeah, so... Yeah, I was getting my bins empty, I guess.
So I had to take the washing out and Mike had to take a bin out.
And
Hold on, mate, I've got one more.
all the fucking chores, like, I'm just off to change an nappy, give me 5 seconds. Yeah, Kenny won with the one that winged Angel. I really, really like this match, but I'm not a fan of the V-trigger being used like a fucking punch, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Just like
that's-
another basic strike.
Yeah, it's just kind of indie bollocks, but like, other than that, man, it was fucking really good. And then we've got the Stramash afterwards. You got fucking Christian in to try and save fucking Jungle Boy. He's getting battered. And then Matt's money montage, whatever the fuck they're called. What was it? Matt's boy. What would you call them?
Fuck knows.
Oh, boy collector. Matt Hardy, boy collector. Sorry.
Kenny Omega's the belt collector. Matt Hardy's the boy collector.
And then see, the boy collector comes out of all his collection of boys, and the Bucks are out, and then
He wants Marco. He's out to get Marco.
And then
Soon, Marco, you'll be one of my boys.
Give me the little one. It's like, we've got a dinosaur, mate. You sure you don't want the dinosaur? It's like, no, I want the boy.
Just the boy. Do you think this is linked to the rest of Matt Hardy's alter egos, like Damascus and that, and he's wanting to collect human souls? And like, you might just see Matt turn again.
I would fucking love that, by the way.
See, the thing is, Matt Hardy does it so well that you would like, aye, right, cool, no, 100%. I'm on board with this.
Yeah.
Just
I'll
like,
buy it
aye, Matt
straight
Hardy's
away.
a crazy cunt. He's got split personalities. He's now, it was Damascus here, wasn't it, in AEW?
Yeah.
And I think in Impact, he had another name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name then, but yeah, it was Damascus here. Man, I do miss that, but we probably did need a break from it.
Yeah, I think, see, now though that we've had the break, and if it's just like, oh yeah, I was actually collecting you all to steal your souls, and I'd be like, yeah, right, 100%, cool, let's fucking go.
You would just buy it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There's nothing better than when you get such ridiculous supernatural bollocks and then you just buy it instantly as a grown man. You're like, yeah, man, that works for me.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it, go on, Matt.
Kane's been billed from hell, even though he's the fucking mayor of Knox County. Yeah, no bother, mate, I'm buying it. It's like, no, he's originally from hell.
The mayor from Knox County.
It's Kane.
So yeah, is Matt Hardy going to be fucking teaming up with the Elite? What do you reckon about that? Or do you think it's just a one-off thing? So you can steal
I think
Marco's
it's just a one-off so that he can keep Jungle Boy and Jurassic Express busy. Whereas Kenny's going up against Rage Cage, Paige, Sage, one of them. One of those. Find out who after the break.
Hold on, I'm off to do another chore.
Yeah, so that was the Saturday night's Dynamite. Good show. I fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I think I was just chuffed that it was the last Saturday and I was like, right, Wednesdays again.
Yeah. Do you know what, man? Your summary of it earlier on was spot on. It was, all the matches were good. and everything else was cack.
Yeah.
So it was a good show overall, really.
Yeah, it was alright. I think this Wednesday's dynamic was better.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you want to jump into it?
Let's get into it, and let's already get controversial, because it's Mikey's most hated match. It's the Championship Eliminator match, where the challengers fight the champion, and if the challengers win, they get the next title shot.
Yeah.
And you always hated the idea of this match, fighting the champion and beating the champion and not being the champion. But I like it now because I'm seeing it as a way to get round the ranking system. Like, so in the AEW title, the main one, your number one ranking is now Adam Page.
Yeah.
So you're like, right, cool, Page versus Omega is next. But then if you get somebody, if you got Christian coming in and taking his revenge on Jungle Boy, says, right, I'll fight you in the Eliminator match.
Yeah.
And like, even Christian doesn't need to win legit. It can be a wee snide distraction, something absolutely daft bollocks, disqualification. Kenny Omega gets himself counted out.
Yeah.
Just so that buys him time fighting Omega, fighting Hangman.
Okay.
So it could be a cool way to get around rankings. But I know what you're saying. You hate it because if you beat the champion, you should be champion.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever change that opinion. It's like I do get what you're saying. You can use it as a tool to get around rankings and stuff and kind of make the storylines you want. Which
that's exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, yeah, well, you need tools to do stuff like that in wrestling, because especially in one like AEW where, I mean, WWE don't give a fuck. They'll just put up anyone against anyone. They don't care. It's
like 5 times in a row. Like, mate, I've beat us gun 5 times. Like, aye, but we sacked everybody else.
Like,
we don't have anybody else to put up against you.
Bobby Lashley, your next opponent is Drew McIntyre. Come on,
like,
Drew.
they'll end up having they'll have like 23 falls matches just because they don't have enough people to put in matches. Like, right, you're on 5 matches tonight. 5 out of 7, like, yes, I love a 5 out of 7 series. Like, no, this is it's no 5 out of 7, is it? It's 4.
This is the card.
Aye. It's like, no, you're in 7 matches tonight, mate. Like, what about fucking Aleister Black? Gone. Buddy Murphy? Gone. Fucking hell. Just wiping out all the boys.
Man. I know. It's not going to be long before they do a King of the Ring tournament and they just crown someone.
Yeah, just for showing up, just for being there.
Well, actually, I just say that. Fucking, they just done that with fucking Shinsuke Nakamura, didn't they?
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura's now got a crown, and Corbin is just back to being, I don't know if he's Baron Corbin or just Corbin, but I'm really enjoying that storyline. Have you paid attention to it?
A wee bit.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
We're getting ready the Eliminator match because we've not even started that.
Yeah.
But Baron Corbin looks so sad. And you're like, oh, poor Baron Corbin, like, give the guy his crown back. Like, Shinsuke Nakamura's got his own fucking guitarist for every entrance. He's a massive hype man. He dances like a fucking king. And Baron Corbin had the crown, and then Shinsuke just like, nah, I'm having it now. Like, Baron Corbin's just walking about backstage all depressed and shit. Like, nah, give the cunt his crown back. Stop being a cunt, Shinsuke.
It's like betting your mate, being like, oh mate, honestly, I think France are going to win the Euros, and I bet my house on it. And then your mate takes your house. He actually takes it. You're like, mate, oh come on, I was only like just messing about. And he's like, nah, this is my house.
That's the rules.
Get the fuck. Yeah, so the Eliminator match. I mean, you know what? I hate the concept. I like the match.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah.
Well, we had last week Eddie Kingston and Penta were just putting a promo to put this match over, and they were saying, you said that you took out John Moxley, you took out SCU and that, but you still see them all kicking about. To take somebody out, you need to take them out, so we're going to absolutely destroy you next week. Then we're going to take your belts and embarrass you. Mm-hmm. So, like, right, cool. So that's what's happened. They've beat them this week, and then next Wednesday coming, it's going to be championship match.
Championships. The main things I've got to say about this match is the Young Bucks come out donning the worst paedophile tashes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's like the last line I've got here in my notes, so I'm trying not to forget it. What's the deal with the facial hair and all of the Elite?
Oh, I don't know. Fucking Kenny Omega has the Triple H Evolution.
Yes, that's
run.
what I've got.
Fucking...
Kenny Omega's just like doing a pure Triple H promo with the fucking stupid... Yeah,
the sideburns going into the tash kind of thing.
Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, all I could think the whole time was fucking Simpsons, when he's like, shave those sideburns.
I don't know what sideburns are, but fucking shave them.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think you know what sideburns are.
Yeah, fucking Young Bucks are looking just as bad, but I absolutely loved it. I know I've not watched Being the Elite for a couple of weeks, but I know fine well if I get on it, it'll just explain it and they'll be like, yeah, we're doing it because somebody's a cunt.
Yeah, I mean, that or they just want to look like bastards.
Yeah, that's the other option. Well, they were hitting out with some like big Macho Man tributes and all that during the match
Yeah.
with the poses and stuff, so I don't know if that was paying homage to any of that stuff.
The other thing they did was they were like humping the air, as they do in the middle of the match, but with those tashes, I found it uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, like
It's like, no, this is like To Catch a Predator stuff. This isn't.
Don Callis is just selling these boys, getting them contracts for porn somewhere. Pornhub, OnlyFans, Young Bucks OnlyFans.
The Young Fucks OnlyFans page.
Top 5%
Oh, that's
of
horrible.
sellers this week.
Oh, fuck.
We all know what that means. Everybody's seen the adverts. Top 5% in OnlyFans this week. Young Bucks. Would you call them the Young Fucks?
The Young Fucks, I realised how horrible that was. I didn't mean it like that, but then again, they've got the tash, so. Wrestling in their fucking Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s again, so I say it every week, they're bastards.
Do you see Jericho got his own custom Air Jordans?
No?
Powerhouse Hobbs got Chris Jericho his own custom Jordans.
Oh, nice.
And it says La Champion on it, I think, and Demo God
that's cool.
on the other.
That's cool as fuck.
You'd fucking love him.
I'm gonna have a look at that.
Yeah, I'll forward it to you.
Yes, I mean, this match, what else have I got to say about it? Penta was kind of taking the battering, then he got control of the match, got the hot tag with Eddie. JR said that Eddie Kingston is a street fighter who knows a couple of wrestling holds. I'm like, I kind of burying him, but at the same time, like, I can't disagree.
Yeah, nah, it's like you said, it's your mate's older brother. It's not your older brother who practices the moves, it's your mate's brother who knows fuck all and just wants to strike.
Supposed to hurt
you. You're all watching wrestling, this cunt's UFCing in his Ma's attic. Because we're for the UK, we don't do basements, we do your Ma's attic.
We do your Ma's loft,
we don't have basements. It's the back garden on the trampoline, and it's the attic, right?
A mattress on the floor of the attic.
You see a mattress propped out in the street, you better believe that's a fucking wrestling mat.
That is getting fucking slammed, that's all I'm saying.
Just think of the amount of people that have already been pumped on their mattresses, and then you're bumping on them.
I know.
Pumped and bumped.
Oh, man. It'll be dry. It'll be dry to
I fucking know it'll be dry. The mattress will snap in half. Be like a table.
Like a fucking poppadom.
Right, when I get away from this match...
I know, let's get away from it. Just get away from it.
Christian Cage is backstage with Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus and Marco, and another fucking shite nothing promo. Jungle Boy's coming up for 50 wins. That's like the only thing that was highlighted, because I only got that with commentary after the promo. So Jungle Boy is on 49 wins in AEW, and he's got a match tonight, so he needs that for 50. And Christian's mum is half fucking dinosaur, apparently.
Yeah, Cosmoceratops, apparently. I wrote it down.
Fair enough.
Didn't want any fucking dinosaurs to get offended.
It was weird. It was shite. And I didn't like that. Couldn't be bothered with that. Right, see, going back to the tag match, you called that there with the spray. It was nice spray in the face that cost him the match, so you got that one.
Thanks for showering me with praise.
Before we gloss over that fact, and then this is when Ethan Page came back out again to talk about his promo with Darby Allin in this coffin match and how it's been suspended until Fyter Fest.
Yeah, and he let us know that he'd injured Darby Allin on the Indies, which...
He loves telling us that. Like, I think I've heard that about 4 or 5 times. That's like your mate that goes on holiday once a year and he tells you the same story 20 times.
Oh, God, I know.
That's all this cunt's doing.
But
and
it's
it's
like,
not even a
imagine
good
being proud of
holiday,
that.
it's like fucking Lake District or something, not even abroad.
I was like, oh yeah, I went down the lakes, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Cheers,
I was riding the bikes and you won't believe it. In the woods, riding my bike.
Darby Allin. It was Darby Allin and I injured him. So, but this is surely something you don't really want to brag about if you're wanting to keep your job as a professional wrestler. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm really dangerous. I'm really
I'm the
dangerous
best.
worker.
I injure every cunt. Like, well, that's not what we want.
It's like, I'll injure everyone for cheaper than Nia Jax. So, fucking, we've got... Yeah, so he injured him in the Indies. Now he wants to cripple him mentally in a coffin match. Darby and Sting come flying out. Darby starts trying to gouge Ethan Page's eyes out. And then Ethan hits him with the "you're not allowed to touch me before the fight" clause that we talked about earlier on.
Ah, yes.
And I think we've discussed that, really, so...
Yeah, fucking... So I'm guessing it's got to be a one-on-one match that these are leading to. And then that's just got me like, why have they even fucking bothered with Sting and Scorpio Sky and all of this if they cunts are just got to be ringside?
Oh, man, it's fucking no DQ. There's no way it's just going to be them two.
Yeah, so Sting will get a couple of good moves in.
He'll get a couple of licks in. Fucking... I was going to say, who do you think win that match? But then I actually don't know.
I think Ethan Page will get it. I think Sting and Darby have had 2 good wins in a row, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess you're right, and it kind of puts Darby down the rankings a bit, which kind of keeps him away from the belts for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I like Darby stuff, but he doesn't need to be up in the belts for a good while now. He can fight with some good names and have some decent stuff happening. He doesn't need to be in a title match soon. And
then if all else fails, he'll just sign with fucking Matt Hardy, Boy Collector, and you'll go that route.
Like, oh no, we can't take your dad, just you, Darby.
Just you. Your dad's a man, you're a boy, okay? Come join the collection. Fuck it, let's jump on.
Jungle Boy versus Jack Evans.
That's the one,
of
man.
TH2 and Matt Hardy Co.
Matt Hardy Co. A collected boy. What would you like to say about this match, man? Because I don't have much written down.
Jungle Boy wins with a snare trap.
Well, have you been reading my notes? Because that's all I've got.
That's all I've got. It was a short match. They were bigging up as Jungle Boy's 50th win. The first AEW superstar to do it. And there wasn't really fucking much happening in the match, wasn't it? It was just a fucking strumage at the end.
Yeah. I mean, like, that 50th win thing, it gets a thumbs up from me, and that's it. You know what I mean? I give it the Orange Cassidy fucking salute. I'm like, cool. Like, nice.
So, I'm wondering, I've wrote down, is this going to be an 8-man tag, or is it just going to be Matt Hardy versus Christian? Because you could have Christian with Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Marco Stunt, and then Matt Hardy and 3 of his boys. 3 of his many boys.
Yeah. Or you could have Private Party and TH2 and Matt Hardy just prowling around the outside. Nah,
I want to see Matt in the match. If Christian's in the match, I want to see Matt.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you want Matt on the outside. I want Matt in the match.
No, I want him in the match. I just feel like they won't put him in the match.
Nah, he's got a lot of people though. Because he's got the Butcher, the Blade, TH2, and Private Party. So he's got like 6 guys he could choose. So you may as well just stick him in there.
He's like a fucking Pokemon trainer, man.
Yeah, boy collector.
Boy collector. Matt Hardy, boy collector.
Gotta get them all. Fucking Matt Hardy just lurking about in the background of being the elite, capturing boys.
So what are you making? We got fucking MJF listing everything Christopher Jericho as refers to him as, which I thought was fucking great.
Yeah, I really liked the promo.
Yeah, I liked it too, man. Basically says that he used to be cool, but he's stooped too low now. He's a cunt, and next week he's going to set the stipulations for their match.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I hope it's going to be another Wardlow cage match.
What an MMA fight with MJF and Jericho?
Nah, fuck that. Could never do an MMA match again. I don't care how much you spent on the fucking ring. Get rid of the ring.
Get rid of it. I'm trying to think what it'll be, but it's got to be something that's to his advantage, right? So
I wouldn't even mind if it was like the exact same rules as they done with Cody Rhodes. Like, you can't touch me before it. You need to take the lashes. You need to go in a cage match against Wardlow. It would just be a cool throwback.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, there's going to be something shitty, right? Maybe it's something like Jericho has to do a handcuffed or something.
Yeah.
I hope not, because I can't see him take an unprotected headshot. I just can't.
No, fuck that.
Nah, that would make me want to die. So.
Good promo, but as well, I'll say Jericho was on commentary for this Dynamite, and I really liked him on the commentary.
Yeah, me too. I think he's great. I think he's really funny. Yeah, he's really good on the mic.
Yeah.
I mean, the next bit of news we got from this, and I don't really have any notes for it, just what's happening. Andrade El Idolo's fighting Matt Sydal, and it's at Road Rage I've got written down.
Yeah, so I think that's the Wednesday coming, yeah.
Yeah, so we've already covered this, but
Yeah,
that was just the next part of the show.
And then Kenny Omega. See, this is another thing. It's like 3 or 4 promos in a row.
This is starting to become a fucking pattern, though, right? It's like they basically so the thing I find most annoying about it, right, is I'm writing my notes as I go through the show. So it comes up saying like, oh, the next match. So coming up next is Jungle Boy versus Jack Evans. I'm like, cool, and I write Jungle Boy versus Jack Evans. Yeah, make the way heading for it. I'm all set up, ready to go. Comes back after the break, and I've got fucking 4 promos I have to fit in the fucking wee gap. I'm like, fuck you cock-teasing bastards.
Yeah, I've done that fucking many times. That's why I never write down what matches are happening next week.
Yeah.
Because I'll fucking write them down, then something throws me off and it fucks me about. So, so we had a fucking Jungle Boy Jack Evans match. Then we had the big Strumage. So I count that as part 1 of the no match thing.
Yeah.
Then after that we had the MJF promo. Then we had Andrade promo, and now we've got a Kenny Omega promo with Tony Schiavone.
Yeah.
Tony Shagger. Right,
so I mean, yeah, we've been through his fucking sideburns. He needs to shave those sideburns. We've he says he's got no challengers, and then we've got the Dark Order come out, and I mean, do you want to take it from here? Do you want to tell me what's going on?
I've not really got anything to take. They didn't say much. They were pretty much just like, you've not got a challenger, is that what you're saying? Because we know a guy. We've got a guy. And the guy's Adam Page. But Adam Page is fucking raging about it.
Aye. But oh man, the crowd chanting cowboy shit got me fucking excited, man.
Like,
that was like...
Nobody even said it was Adam Page, didn't they? Not?
No, they just came out and said, as soon as the Dark Order come out...
We know a guy.
As soon as they came out, I was like, well, look, it's not going to be fucking Evil Uno, is it? So it's fucking...
It was good that Kenny Omega's like, but you've got a guy who is it, fucking 5? I'll tap 5 out in 2 minutes. Why is 5 always getting the shit?
Getting absolutely buried. He's actually a good wrestler.
Yeah. Fuck 5.
Yeah, so... Like you said, I mean, it's a wee bit late. There's a match in between, but we'll just go with the Adam Page shit because we're on it. Adam Page later on saying he's pissed off that they challenged on his behalf. And then they gave him like we love you, even if you suck, even if you do fuck up. We still love you. Just do your best kind of pep talk. And it seems like he's now ready to batter fuck out of Kenny Omega.
Fair enough. I'm ready for him to batter fuck out of Kenny Omega.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready for the Bucks to lose their belts and Kenny Omega to lose his belt and to see what happens from there.
Yeah. I want to see fucking when Cody Rhodes is getting back in a title picture. It needs to happen. Right, so we've covered Adam Page and Dark Order, but we were in the middle of a Miro and Brian Pillman Jr. match.
Yeah.
I was kind of bored with this match, but that's because commentary were trying to like throw tickets at me for a show that I can't attend because I'm fucking hundreds of miles away and I need to do a 14-day quarantine either way.
Yeah.
So I kind of got fucking bored with that because they were heavy pushing tickets. Miro was just dominating Brian Pillman during this time, I think.
Yeah.
And then as soon as like they came back for pushing tickets and adverts and stuff, Brian Pillman Jr. starts getting the upper hand. And it hits fucking Jericho's springboard dropkick where Miro's on the outside apron. Brian Pillman jumps on the middle turnbuckle and then does a dropkick to Miro.
Yeah.
The one that Jericho does, you know Jericho's fucking move?
Yeah.
And I just popped because Jericho's just on commentary like, I know that move! I know who does that move! Like, shit, yeah.
He's fucking great.
Yeah.
He's fucking great.
But I think that's like the only stuff I had was... Miro was dominating. Brian Pillman Jr. got his wee spot with that fucking good drop kick. Then he took he took control of the match for a while. And then Miro just passed him out with this fucking game over.
Yeah, I mean, it was fucking Brian Pillman hit him with 3 super kicks and then Miro hit him with 2 and put the game over in, and that was, game over.
Game over.
Yeah, it was alright.
I was thinking, see if they do like another rankings thing, like a ranking tournament or something outside the normal rankings. If it's a ref stoppage, you should lose points. Like, see if you tap, fair enough, but see if it's a ref stoppage, you need to be punished for that because too many people are doing it now, and it's making the bad guys look shit or something. I just don't like it. I don't like a pass out.
No.
So I want to see people starting to get punished for that shit because they're like, oh, I don't want to look weak by tapping.
Yeah, I think it's like it's good if you use it now and again because it make like, but yeah, I mean, you're not weak for tapping out. It's like fucking the toughest people in the world tap out in UFC. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Aye, exactly. You're like, oh shit, I'm going to get an arm broke here unless I.
yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, you're not fucking weak for not wanting to, pass out or get your arms
limbs in
snapped.
order. Oh, I might get a blood clot to my neck or something. I might die, but at least I didn't tap.
Yeah, I know. At least I'll die a hard man, a hard stupid man.
Yeah, so that's all I've got for that. That was bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I was kind of bored with the match, but I did enjoy when Brian Pillman got his wee hope spot.
Yeah, I did as well.
Next up was the Taz announcement. We've got the FTW belt happening July 14th. Brian Cage versus Ricky Starks. Absolute shagger.
Ricky the Shagger Starks.
Got a couple of words in on this promo, but that's all we hear for Hook. I think that's the first time I've heard for the cunt.
I know, yeah.
So at least we know he's not deaf or something. He's not a mute.
Yeah. Oh my god! Can you imagine if he was just a mute and that's like, like they keep saying like,
he's just getting abused off his dad, but he's hiding it because he can't talk about it. Like, give us a sign, Hook. Give us a sign.
You fucking blink 3 times if you want Taz to leave you alone. Yes, I mean, what's this going to be? Couples therapy in the form of an FTW championship match?
It's mental, but I'm just glad that they're actually using the belt now.
Yeah, me too.
We've been saying for weeks how we want it used. It's not fucking... nah, fair enough. It is kind of what I wanted was somebody in the stable challenging for it, but I thought it would have been Will Hobbs.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a match I want to see. I definitely want to see Brian Cage versus Will Hobbs at some point.
So do you think if whoever wins the FTW belt, will it be over for there then? Will they be cool? So we say the AEW have done this, they can do it where people are cool after a win-loss. Does FTW stay together with the loser?
Yeah. I think Brian... There's... No. You know what? I've just thought of something which I think would be quite cool.
Like, that's your two options, yes or no, and you've took both.
No, I'm taking no. Right?
Right.
So, I think Brian Cage is going to win it, and he's going to throw the belt to Taz and be like, I don't want it anymore.
Here's your belt, you can poke it.
Yeah, fuck off, basically.
Nah, take the belt and fucking leave.
I mean, I would, but...
Yeah, don't fight the match and then win the belt and then be like, nah, I don't want this anymore. I don't want your belt.
It'd be straight on the wall.
I'm going to get my own belt with blackjack and hookers.
the free the world belt. Aye, so what was next? Fucking Nyla Rose, Vicky Guerrero versus Britt Baker and Rebel.
Yes, and I've emphasised that it's Rebel.
Yeah.
And I've not even put the bit in brackets, not Reba, because that fucks me up, so Rebel.
Yeah.
Did you notice Rebel got injured during this match?
I did not notice that. What happened?
At the very end of the match, Nyla Rose, right, I've timestamped it. If anybody wants to go watch it, it's 1 hour, 23 minutes and 35 on Fight TV. So Nyla Rose is got Britt Baker hung up on the top rope where head and shoulders not dangling inside the ring. Nyla Rose climbs the top rope and hits the big leg drop, and leg drops her into the ring. Nyla Rose goes for the cover, and then Rebel comes in to break up the count, and she just falls on her way into the ring and hits Nyla Rose to break the count. But Nyla Rose goes to grab her or pick her up, and you can just see Rebel looking up at her saying, "Nah, I've fucked my leg here or something. Don't do anything." So she just drags her to the side of the ring. Yeah. So Rebel comes in, breaks up the count, and just goes down straight away, and Nyla Rose right, she's fucked, and drags her to the side to get medical attention.
Right, okay.
Then Nyla Rose must go over to Britt Baker and say to her, "Look, Rebel's fucked, we need to do something quick on the fly here."
Yeah.
Either that or it was just really well worked out, because for there, Nyla Rose tags in Vicky Guerrero and says, "Right, I'm going for a big fucking frog splash." Vicky Guerrero grabs Britt Baker's legs, drags her to position to get a hit with a frog splash. Nyla Rose is climbing the top rope. Britt Baker moves Vicky Guerrero around so her back's facing Nyla Rose and kicks her. And Vicky Guerrero stumbles back, bumps into Nyla. Nyla takes a big tumble fall to the outside of the ring on the ramp, the elevated ramp, which is absolutely brilliant. I love that stage setup.
Yeah, I do.
Vicky Guerrero comes back towards Britt Baker. Britt Baker hits her with a drop toe hold or something, and then locks in the lockjaw, and it's a quick win for there. So, like, for Rebel going down injured to the end of the match isn't much time in it at all. So they've either thought really well on the fly to get it done, or it has been a big plan all along, which is just fucking mental. Like, oh, just take an injury for running in and breaking up a count.
No, I mean, from the sounds of things, it sounds like they just figured out a way to finish the match fast. I mean, that might have been the finish the whole time.
Yeah, it might have been like maybe Nyla Rose did hit a big move to get Rebel out.
Yeah.
But, they just skipped it because she was fucked. Because it looked like a fucking very orchestrated finish. That would be very hard to pull off on the fly.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with Vicky, because like Vicky's not really ring trained. She's done a couple of things, but it would probably be difficult to be like get her in on the fly. Oh, do this, do that, do that.
Yeah, it must have been a just go to the finish kind of thing. Like, okay, we'll just take this home because she's hurt herself. Aye,
fair enough. But anybody go fucking check it out. 1 hour 23 minutes and 35 seconds.
Nice. I'll check that out later on.
No, you won't. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't sit there on your high horse and lie. Really good idea. I'll go check that out. Like, mate, as soon as this episode is recorded, we're fucking done. We don't go back and watch it other week.
No, I don't rewatch stuff, man.
Like, oh yeah, that would be a really good match to go back and watch. Nope, forgot all about it.
Yeah. The amount of times that you tell me, like, I'm going to be watching that one again, and I always go, yeah, me too, and I don't even remember what matches I said that about.
Nah, same. Right, doesn't matter. It was a good match anyway. Well, I made it sound as though it was a good match because we got a lot of talking in on that one.
Yeah, I thought the story of the match overall was that Nyla was dominating and until she lost. That's kind of like this, and then we had Nyla afterwards thumping Britt Baker and then throwing her with a disgusting powerbomb. Yeah, there was a table set up outside the ring and she threw her from the ring apron through the table with a powerbomb. Which that was cool, man. I like that. Yeah,
I'll be happy for a Nyla Rose Britt Baker champion match, but it's like they're both heels, so again, cool with that. I'll deal with it.
Is Britt Baker going to turn face, do you think, because they're pushing this? Because I just don't see Nyla Rose turning face, especially if she's got fucking Vicky Guerrero on side and that.
True. I think a lot of people do want to cheer for Britt anyway, so they might just say, fuck it, make her
she's a
face,
tweener.
but that might ruin her because she's such a good heel.
I think the same, because but then again, Kevin Owens can be a face as well.
Yeah.
I do prefer him as a heel though.
He's the fucking best.
Right, cool. Well, that brings us up to the next promo of the night. We had Jake Hager and P&P fucking postage and packaging themselves, proud and powerful. So Jake Hager's doing his usual fucking slavering over a promo, but there was no mention of championships, so I was a bit gutted there.
He did shout stupid though. I like that.
Yeah, I do mark out for stupid championships. And then you got postage and packaging shouting in Spanish and saying Conan is in their corner for the match next week. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Conan just hasn't been fucking hitting with anything for me.
Did you not like it when he was the DJ in the gay club?
Nah. Like, is he even
Randy.
a DJ? Can he DJ?
I mean, I'll tell you what, that gay club looked like it was popping off. So you can bet your ass he's a good DJ.
Fair enough, but we'll see what fucking comes next week when they have this big 6-man match with a manager each.
Well, we're going to get a Tully versus Conan spot, aren't we?
Oh, God. I don't want to see a spot of that. Well, fucking Conan will probably have a neck brace after getting a spike pile driver. We
didn't even mention that he took a spike pile driver off of FTR.
Aye, by the way, Conan got a spike pile driver off the fake Proud and Powerful.
Oh my God, that was fucking mad.
Power and prideful. Power and prideful.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah, I can't even do it. You had it. I don't know why I tried to copy it. Just shit. So I guess that brings us up to the main event of the evening.
Yes. And I just want to say that it's fucking crazy that they've put these two in a main event on Dynamite. It just like shows you how much they believe in both guys.
Yeah.
You think this would
definitely.
be like a pay-per-view match, but mid-card or an opener or something, and they've just been like, nah, here's main event on Dynamite, show us what you've got. And fuck me, they had a lot for this match.
Oh yeah, this was a fucking excellent match. definitely the standout from both shows, in my opinion.
Right, so we've got the big spot. Everybody will cover the big spot, right? The Sammy Guevara fucking dive off the turnbuckle into MJF in the crowd.
Yeah.
That's the big
That was
spot of
excellent.
the match. Everybody's going to have that spot covered. But did you notice how MJF get put into the crowd?
Yes, hold on.
You're talking shite.
No, I do have it written down. Fucking hold on. No, I don't have it written down.
Right, I'll
Talking
fucking
shite.
tell you then, right?
Like, why don't you tell me? Oh, it was a chair. It was a chair. It was a chair.
Yes. Right,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was a chair. And that's what we're saying. This is your big question for last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Should Sammy Guevara have been disqualified for that chair? Because but then there you go. Now we're going to argue because MJF brought the chair into play.
Yeah.
And fucking Sammy Guevara just hit like a baseball slide, and MJF's chair was in the way. So like you can't disqualify him.
But I mean, you could throw people into the ring steps, right? You can fucking put people through tables. It's I don't know, man. It's like the rules are so.
And like the match before, Nyla Rose fucking dragged a table out from under the ring, and the ref didn't even try and argue with her.
Nah, she's like, oh, cool, are you sitting down?
Yeah, it was after the match anyway, it came into play, but fucking, I think the ref like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here, mate? He's like, not
Get back in the
disqualified. Like, no, I didn't use it. Like, well, fucking, what were you going to do? What the fuck were you going to do with the table? I'm just preempting here, right? I don't know what'll happen in 30 seconds. Maybe some cunt will hit me. Maybe somebody for the back will run down. Maybe you'll do a big move and I'll get clipped in the side of the head. I'm preempting this, right? Disqualified right now.
It's like fucking getting caught in a toilet with fucking cocaine by the police and being like, oh, mate, I don't know what. I mean, I didn't do anything yet. I've just got it. I've just got it, mate.
Like, oh, come on. Didn't even get one goal. Jesus.
Yeah, no, you're right.
List of weapons that are allowed and not allowed in a match. Because Cody Rhodes loves his fucking weightlifting belt.
Yep, that's definitely a weapon.
Disqualified.
Yep, disqualified.
If you come out wearing a t-shirt, but you don't normally fight in the t-shirt, if you choke somebody with that shirt, are you disqualified? Or do you get the 5 count?
You get the 5 count.
Wrist tape. If you wear wrist tape and you unwrap that and choke somebody.
If you're Dustin Rhodes, then you do that, then you're going to jail for carrying all the blades. If you're anyone else, then you don't get disqualified.
It's Jericho that keeps it in his wrist tape, mind.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Where does Dustin keep it?
Fucking, he just keeps him
Up
in
his
his
arse.
body. Yeah.
He just pulls out the last one.
What else we got? Fucking boots.
So
Boots is a disqualification somehow.
boots.
Your wrestling boot. Mind Eddie Guerrero would always take his boot off and like hit him behind the referee's back.
Yeah.
Yet you kick somebody with your boot.
Yeah, what the fuck's that about?
Come on, Eddie, what's happening
I
here?
know. It's like, Eddie,
We
man.
want answers.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. It's dumb, right? It's dumb. I mean, the ring steps. So the ring steps, you can throw them into it and knock them off. So the ring step breaks in half, and then you can do a tombstone onto the ring step, throw them back in and pin them. But if you picked it up and hit them with it, it'd be totally disallowed.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's dumb. Dumb.
This is the stuff that Vince needs to be working on backstage, right? He needs to have the list of what's cool and what's not cool, instead of saying, you can't use the word belts, you can't use the word titles, you can't say wrestler. Like, no, I want to know what fucking weapons I can use when I go out here tonight, right?
All I want is a list of actual rules for wrestling. That's all I want.
Jake, when Ethan Page goes out, he gets like frisked every time if he's fighting Darby Allin. Like, he might have a gun, he might have a knife, he might have a bomb, because this guy wants to kill Darby Allin, so check him for everything.
Yeah, just check him down. Pat him down. Bend over and cough, Ethan. You might have a baton.
Right, so I've got well carried away here. Sammy Guevara and MJF match. Brilliant match.
Right.
Big spot
Awesome
where Sammy
match.
dives out into the crowd. MJF selling his fucked leg like an absolute champ
Yes.
towards the end of the match, where he can't even pick up Sammy Guevara and hold him up without the two of them collapsing again and again.
Yeah.
Fucking really good stuff. If you got anything from the match that you like,
Oh yeah, I've got stuff.
Everything.
Everything. I liked it. So I mean, Sammy chasing MJF out of the ring at the start and then just laying down like Le Sex God. I thought it was excellent.
Yeah.
The whole thing was like a stalemate of agility, and I just didn't know that MJF had all that flippy shit in him.
Ah, yeah, it was so... It looked like butter. So smooth.
Oh, so smooth. And like it was just fucking the chemistry of them doing the roll-ups, the roll-throughs, bridge-ups, kip-ups, all the ups.
All
was
the
fucking
ups,
great.
none of the downs.
None of the downs. And Guevara did a fucking springboard cutter, which was fucking stunning.
Ah, yeah. It was like a double jump, wasn't it? It was an outside apron, jumps on inside the ring, jumps on one set of ropes, jumps across the other ropes, and then dives back for the cutter.
Yeah, that was exactly it. It was fucking awesome.
Sweet as fuck, yeah.
And then one for MJF, that was awesome. It was just so cunty in MJF. Fucking, he's outside the ring. Sammy's going to do a baseball slide, and he just pulls the ring apron apart, so he falls into it, and then just starts kicking the utter shit out his back. That was great.
I think the first person I've seen doing that was Finlay. When he joined WWE on SmackDown, he would always do that mad shit.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Fucking
I
Bailey
wonder if that's
used to
how
do
he
that
got
as well.
his hornswoggle.
That, yeah. He just kicked a regular dude down until he was hornswoggle.
What you saying, Bailey does it as well?
Yeah, Bailey does it as well. She done it to Sasha Banks, I think.
Yeah, on Hell in a Cell stuff and all of that carry on.
Yeah. So there was a really cool Canadian Destroyer, and I love the way that Excalibur called. I think it's Excalibur. It might be Tony Schiavone, but I get them mixed up when they're on the thing. But they do the Destroyer.
Yeah,
it's proper Japanese. That it's class.
So see, sometimes when they've got like Don Callis or Jericho, are they on a 4-man team?
They must be, aye. Unless they're like, okay, Tony, you fuck off for a wee bit and get ready for your segment with Sting, and we'll do this.
Jinky's just like backstage practicing. It's Sting! Like that's all he does all day is just practicing that.
Just clearing his throat like, it's Sting! No, that won't do it at all.
No.
Aye, so we got the spot you mentioned about the chair and the fucking flip from the top rope to the outside.
It looked absolutely
amazing.
fucking brilliant.
It looked awesome. Absolutely awesome. So MJF's selling his knee really bad, like you said. That was from a tombstone from the top rope.
Ah, yeah, that was fucking good.
It was awesome. Fucking Sammy Guevara was attacking his knee for the rest of the match, which was really good wrestling. And then Sammy hits MJF with a GTH, but MJF gets his foot on the rope. MJF kicks out of a 630. I think he's one of the first people to do that. Fucking Spears comes out, Jericho comes out to chase him away, but Wardlow thumps him from behind and then throws him off the stage all the way down to near a table. Why did he throw him through the table?
Did they fuck this up? Was he supposed to go through the table or what?
I don't know, because he
ended up
weird.
under the table, I think.
I know. I was like, why would you not throw someone through the table and give them a softer landing? But what can you do? Shawn Spears hits Sammy with a chair, and that's the end of the fucking match. That's the finish. Do you know what was weird, right? So before we go into we both said that this match was great, right? So
yeah,
this is the bit I thought was a bit straight. So they came out the end of the show with like a video package celebrating AEW during the pandemic, which was excellent. It was a really good video package. All the kind of highlights and fucking stuff about Brody and all that stuff. It was really good. And then JR says goodbye from a great WWE Dynamite.
Ah, yeah, did you see that? I sent that to my mate. It was like, I didn't even notice that I didn't send it to you, did I?
No, I was watching, and he's like, right, goodbye everybody from WWE Dynamite. I went, from fucking what, sorry? And I rewound it. I was like,
it absolutely blew up on a Squared Circle the next day. That's where I seen it. I missed it first time round. Yeah.
Oh my
so they're
tool.
promoting, that's us done with fucking Staples Centre or whatever it is. And JR comes out with, remember folks, if you want to see the best, go tune in Wednesday nights on WWE Dynamite. You're like,
I know.
And the fucking penis. He owned it like a champ. He went on Twitter the next day and he went, well, can't get it right all the time.
I
was like, fair enough.
Right. I mean, then again, he's done what? He did what, fucking 30, 40 years there? No, was it as long as that?
Well, on and off, fucking 10 years at a time.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, man, this show was better than the week before. Oh, sorry, the Saturday one.
Yeah.
I thought the promos were better than this one, and the matches were good. They were probably of the same caliber as the Saturday, but Sammy MJF blew it out of the water for me. So
yeah,
that kind of gives it the edge.
Absolutely fucking brilliant. Compared to the This was the same one that we said was fucking Miro and Brian Pillman Jr., wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that match disappointed me a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of what you were expecting, a fucking Miro dominant match, but I was expecting a bit more, and this match just made me completely forget about it.
Yeah, totally agree. You want to do predictions?
Right, we'll do predictions first, then I've just got a couple of fucking random shit I want to fire through
Right, let's do it
after
then.
all of that. So, predictions next week, we've got the AEW Tag Team title match.
Yeah,
Young Bucks versus Penta and Eddie. This time it is a title match.
right.
Are the Young Bucks going to be fucking wiser this time and leave Brandon Cutler at home? Sell him off to Matt Hardy and these young boys.
I am going to say the Young Bucks win this, and I'm not sure how because I think it could go either way, but I'm just going to go with my head that says Young Bucks will win.
Nah, fuck you, I'll go with Penta and Eddie.
My heart says Penta and Eddie, but my head says fucking the Bucks.
You just don't want yourself to have good things. You just hate yourself.
I think you might be right. I'm not one of these people who manifests like good energy. I just fucking sit there going, oh, that'll probably just be shit. It's years of WWE.
Years of WWE. I just fucking making you absolutely disappointed with everything you get.
It's like, you don't want what you think you want. You want what I want you to want. Whatever the fuck he said.
Oh, mate, bad stuff. Right, next match is Cody versus QT in their South Boston strap-on match.
Nice. The Arab strap match. I think... Oh, God, right. This is going to be the end of the feud and Cody's going to win.
Is QT Marshall now officially going as Marshall?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought we were doing that as a piss take.
I thought so as well. And then
Maybe we were doing it as a piss take and now it is actually going that way. Right, so it is QT Marshall, because I was like, why is
QT
Tony
Marshall.
Schiavone now saying it like that? Is he listening to the
It's
show?
like-
Of course he is. Everybody's listening to the show.
He's going to come out being like, hi, I'm Tony the Shagger. And ready today I've got Sting for another chat.
Nah, right, so you think Cody will win and that'll be the end of the feud?
Yeah.
Right, Cody. I'm taking QT Marshall because I just like QT Marshall.
Yeah, me too.
I just think he's fucking fun. He's fun. He wears such fun shirts.
I know he does. I know I like his shirts.
Right, next match, Andrade versus Matt Sydal.
Gotta be Andrade. It
I
has
know,
to.
it's got to be Andrade.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Andrade as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it makes sense. Fucking debut match. Matt Sydal, if he doesn't fucking hurt himself, Andrade will hurt him.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. It's gotta be fair.
The last match they announced was Chris Statlander and Orange Cassidy versus the Bunny and the Blade.
I'm gonna manifest nice things here, and I'm gonna say, oh no, I'm not. Fucking Phil's Thrills are gonna get involved, and Orange Cassidy's gonna lose. So I'm gonna go with the Blade and the Bunny.
I'll go with Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander. I'll take him.
I feel like I've taken all the heels because I'm counting Cody as a heel.
Yeah, you do. Then you've got Young Bucks, you've got Cody, you've got
The Blade and the Bunny.
the Blade and the Bunny and Andrade.
Cool. Well, let's just keep this train rolling then.
So the final match we've got announced is
Oh,
an
who you
inner
taking?
circle.
Oh, you're taking Orange Cassidy. Sorry.
I'll
right.
take
Sorry
Orange
for a
Cassidy.
second.
I'll take my boy, the show's boy. 6-man tag, inner circle versus Pinnacle. And this is Hager and Proud and Powerful versus Wardlow and Pride and Powerful? No? Power and Prideful?
Yeah, Power and Prideful.
Power and Prideful and Wardlow.
I'm gonna take.
Oh, don't forget, they've all got their dads at ringside.
Oh, the Daz. Yeah, that
Well,
changes
designated dad, there's not fucking 6 dads at ringside, right?
it. Imagine being designated Da for the night instead of designated driver. I'm gonna go with championships and postage and packaging. That's what I think I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Inner Circle.
I don't know, because as well, we've got announced the MJF and Jericho face-to-face. So could that impact this if MJF and Jericho have their bit first and then MJF's stipulation, your boys lay down to my boys tonight?
Yeah.
Something shite, absolute shite, heel, cunty, writing wrestling.
Yeah.
Will we say that for fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So who you taking in this match, and then we'll go with the stipulation. Like, what stipulation you think MJF's gonna want?
For the match, I'll take the Pinnacle.
Okay.
Who are you fancying? Do you fancy Inner Circle or do you want the Pinnacle?
Nah, I'll take Inner Circle.
Ah, okay. Fair.
This is a good week. We've basically gone opposites on everyone.
Yeah, so far so good.
Stipulation wise, what you reckoning?
I don't know. I hope he just does a fucking rehash of his old stipulations. I can't remember what they are. I'll need to look them up.
Mm-hmm.
But like cage match with Wardlow, take the lashings, can he touch MJF? Or like none of the inner circle can touch a pinnacle.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I think he's going to go for some type of gimmick, like street fight style thing, but it'll be
Yeah.
like I don't know if it'll be like a private plane match. Or, you know what I mean? It'll be something on his turf. I think it'll be like something like the Friedman fucking compound street fight.
That would be fucking cool, fighting in a mansion.
Yeah, I think it'll be something like that. It'll be like the Malibu Stacy House
Kenny Shaggerpad.
Well, that's what I think. I think it's going to be something off campus, some cinematic thing.
That's cool. So I think that's the end of all our matches. So that's
Yeah.
all the matches we've got covered.
Sweet. Right, come on then. Hit me with your rhythm stick, mate. What have you got? What fucking great stuff have you got for me?
Varsity Blondes are number 1 tag team rank.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston and Penta.
Yeah.
And I say Eddie Kingston and Penta just beat the Young Bucks and take the belts like that.
Yeah.
And then Varsity Blondes get the belts off Eddie Kingston and Penta.
Okay.
But getting there, I've got a couple of weird ways you could do. Eddie Kingston is like, right, cool, I've beat the Young Bucks, I'm done with them, I've got their belts, I've hurt them, I've hurt their pride, I've hurt their ego.
Yeah.
And then he just walks out on Penta, or like he hits the fucking big back fist, walks out on Penta, and then Varsity Blonde are just like in the match with him, like, what the fuck's happened here? And then they just like team up on Penta, they win, they get the belts, and then you've got Varsity Blondes as heels and Eddie Kingston as a heel.
Right, okay.
And then you get like Eddie Kingston versus Penta for a few weeks.
You know what, man? If it happens, you should put money on it because you'd be a rich man. It's good.
It sounds totally out there, but that'd be a cool way to get fucking
It
belts
would
off
be
Young
cool.
Bucks onto Varsity Blondes, and then you've not got fucking Eddie Kingston and Penta running about with belts because Penta's part of Death Triangle, Eddie Kingston's fucking with every cunt. He's like the foster child of AEW. He's with everybody's
Yes,
family.
I know. He's such a faction slut.
He's a troubled child where cunts just kick him out after a week. Like, I know we said we would take him, but we can't handle it.
No, we can't handle him. He's too much. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you get rid of Eddie Kingston, get the Varsity Blondes as champion. I'm trying to think, man.
You could get them face with it, but there is a lot of heel tag teams in AEW, isn't there? They've not got that many faces.
I think they'll struggle to get Brian Pillman Jr. as a heel after the Dark Side of the Ring stuff with his dad.
Yeah. See, if he was good at promos, he could make you hate him. But he
Yeah.
done the promo before he went up against Miro, and I wasn't really that fucking thrilled with it.
Oh, I thought you would have liked when he called him a Bulgarian bitch.
Yeah, but everybody calls that cunt a bitch.
I know, but I like it.
It just didn't sound confident, and it was like, you're a little Bulgarian bitch. Like, nah,
Yeah,
fucking,
you're
fucking Miro, you big bitch. You want to fucking fight?
Let's fucking run away while he's
See
saying
that
it.
fucking belt that you just launch across the ring towards Audrey and she shites herself? Did you see that when he came to the ring?
But he threw it to her, she shit herself.
Aye, nah, like, Miro comes in and before he gets into the ring, he's got the belt in his hands and he's like a big fucking toss to whatever referee's in the match to catch it.
Yeah.
But I think it was Audrey, he flung it to her and she was just like, nah, no fucking chance, and backed away from it. And then she went and picked it up off the mat, and then Miro like grabs the belt back off her again, like pure raging because she didn't catch it. It's fucking funny. See, when you don't go back and watch fucking Nyla Rose,
I
don't
know.
go back and watch that as well, right?
It's on my don't watch again list. Front and center on that list. I like it. I really do feel like the Young Bucks are going to keep their belts, and I think I don't know who they're going to lose them to.
Nah, you can't.
But I feel like Frankie Kazarian has to be involved somehow.
Yeah, the Elite Hunter needs to get something. All he's doing is fucking run-ins, getting. Well, he had the 6-man tag a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah, with the Motley crew.
Nah, fuck it. Don't care. That's all I've got to say about it.
Okay,
You
mate.
think they're going to keep the belts for as long as?
I just don't see them losing it anytime soon, man. It's like I feel like maybe we do need a new champion in some ways, but I don't know if it should be Kenny because he needs a break.
Ah, yeah, because we've got all heels, haven't we?
I know we got all heels, so like I kind of feel like you need a new champion somewhere, but I feel like they're probably going to give Adam Page the belt.
Yeah, or fucking turn Britt Baker and then you say she's your face champion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there's that as well. I mean, like Miro, I don't see anyone taking the belt off Miro anytime soon. I don't see anyone taking the belt off the Bucks, and I just think it's got to be Kenny. And
Well,
it's
Andrade
got
is
to be
getting
Adam
big
Page.
fucking shouts, isn't he? Andrade's threatening to be taking a belt off somebody.
Aye, well, I mean, what if you get Adam
Face
Page
Britt
to...
Baker.
Yeah, you read my mind. What if Andrade fights Britt
I was taking
Baker?
a drink there as well. I was like, shit, I can't get this out quick enough.
fights Britt Baker in a Charlotte Flair on a pole match.
Here we go.
Charlotte Flair. Oh, even better. You've got like 2 poles. You've got Adam Cole on a pole, and you've got Charlotte Flair in the air.
Oh my god, get sacked. Sack this boy. Charlotte Flair in there and Adam Cole
Charlotte
on a
Flair in
pole.
the air. Adam Cole on a pole. I would watch
sakes.
that match.
You'd fucking watch anything. You watched the fucking shite MMA match. I can't believe you liked that fucking match.
It wasn't that I didn't. Do you know what? I'm not gonna go back down on it. It was all right. It wasn't. It was much better than I thought it was gonna be. So like I didn't.
Have you seen that movie? Is it Warrior? Is that the fucking?
Yeah.
Is that the
It was like
MMA
that.
one, or is that boxing?
No, that was the one with Tom Hardy in it.
Right.
The-
That multiplied by 100 for straight acting. Like, you can't fucking put this stuff in fake. You need to be like real sports. You can't be like, oh, we'll work it. Whether it's acting or wrestling, you can't work a fucking MMA match.
Ugh, I know you're right, but
Aye.
it wasn't that.
We all know
I mean,
fucking technically it's right, because you had fucking Wardlow hitting these big daft punches and just standing there like a fucking idiot.
I know, but this is coming from the man who liked the Randy Orton Fiend match at fucking WrestleMania.
Ah, it was a good match.
It was fucking cack. It was the worst match I think I've ever seen.
It's like the only thing WWE have actually done right this year, because we've not seen the Fiend since. Right, I know he's fucking Bray Wyatt's off with fucking possible mental health issues and shit, and it's fucking bad and stuff, but WWE done this match right by just like, nah, Bray Wyatt's gone. Randy Orton beat him, he defeated him once and for all. So one thing they've done
Randy
right.
Orton.
They
Right.
broke up the Hurt business. That is fucking stupid.
Oh god. Do you know what? That's when I stopped watching Raw. I've realised now, because I was looking back going, what's the point? Because I've always fast forwarded the bits I don't like.
Yeah.
I was like, but when
So
did I
you were
stop?
done in 10 minutes.
Aye, well, yeah. I mean, like it used to be like I would watch an hour of Raw maybe, but now it's about 10 minutes, and that was the point. That was the catalyst for it all. Was
I've
breaking
not
up the
really
Hurt business.
watched the last Monday night one, but I've seen bits of it.
I don't know what happens. You can tell me.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
give you
give us
the
a
brief
rundown.
rundown, because there's fucking absolutely nothing spoilery or whatever.
Oh, spoiler! I don't give a fuck.
They had it booked that it would be a triple threat match against the 3 guys that lost the Money in the Bank qualifiers. Whoever wins this gets put into the Money in the Bank. So,
Okay.
like, it's worse than a championship eliminator match, because it's the guys that lost
Yeah,
fighting for a spot that they've already lost.
it's the sloppy seconds triple
is.
threat.
Sloppy seconds match. So it was Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre. Kicking off Raw, you've got Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville in there saying, right, Randy Orton can't make it tonight, he's fucked, blah blah blah. In fucking rocks Matt Riddle in his scooter, and he's got a note that fucking
Right.
a 2-year-old has wrote, or Matt Riddle wrote 5 minutes before it, whilst he was absolutely baked. And he's like, oh, I've got a letter from Randy.
Oh, no.
And it's like, aloha. Unfortunately, I can't make it tonight because I was up gaming too hard with Riddle last night and I missed my flight or something. I don't know. Either that's what the note said or that's what Matt Riddle said was, I was up fucking playing Call of Duty all night with Randy Orton and he overslept for his flight and it's all my fault.
Yeah.
So Randy Orton can't make a triple threat match, so instead they kick off the show with a Battle Royal match, and whoever wins the Battle Royal gets put into the triple threat in Randy Orton's place.
Okay.
So Matt Riddle says, right, I went in the Battle Royal to get in the match.
To win it for Randy. Because
Yes.
he's
Aye.
already in the match, right?
Aye. Matt Riddle's already
Right.
in it. I think he beat Drew McIntyre last week.
Yeah.
And Matt Riddle wants to compete in the triple threat for Randy Orton, but they said that won't go. They says, if I compete in the Battle Royal, can I be in the triple threat and represent Randy Orton? They're like, right, cool, that works. do that.
Okay.
So fucking Matt Riddle comes out. Everybody's already in the ring for the Battle Royal. Matt Riddle comes out and it has his entrance and his fucking pyros. So these guys work fucking fast because up until 30 seconds ago, Matt Riddle was not in this match. And somehow they managed to get his graphics loaded, his music loaded, his pyro set up, and his fucking fake birds on the entrance. Have you seen the fake birds on Riddle's entrance?
The fake birds?
Aye. See when Matt Riddle gets in the ring and he kicks off his flip-flops, the pyro goes and like fucking birds come off him and just like fly into there.
Oh, as in like, so not lasses, you mean like actual like
Aye,
flying creatures?
The fucking flappy cunts that steal all the bread.
I was sitting there going like, aye, there's these birds, man. They're not like mannequins hanging about.
Just pure Ouija style. Aye, all the birds just hanging off Matt Riddle, right? Boy is just fucking dripping in it, right?
Like he's fucking bringing out these fucking big sex doll things with him. He's like, aye, check out my birds.
It's something daft like that. It's peacocks or fucking something weird, right? But see, on this entrance, everybody's in the ring and he does the fucking thing. The pyro goes, like, 3 guys shite themselves off the pyro, and I was looking at R-Truth, and R-Truth, like, looks at him and he looks up in pure amazement as if he's seen the birds. But obviously they don't see the birds because it's all computer generated.
Graphics.
Aye, it's all of that stuff, so they don't see anything, but R-Truth is reacting as if he's just seen the birds flying off Matt Riddle. And like you wouldn't even clock it. You wouldn't clock it because they don't mention it on commentary or anything. You just need to like watch R-Truth and you see him. And it's funny as fuck. I'll need to clip it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So I've spoke about 20 minutes on the entrance. Matt Riddle wins the fucking Battle Royal. It's him and Damian Priest are the last two. Matt Riddle wins. Matt Riddle's now representing Randy Orton in the triple threat match.
Yeah.
And then
does he win?
Nah.
Does Drew McIntyre win by any chance?
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck? How could you?
So like, see all that good build I was giving you, all that good fucking content. Oh, so Matt Riddle must have got Randy. No, he got pumped out.
That sounded scripted. Fucking hold on. So Drew McIntyre is getting another shot at the belt, but this time via Money in the Bank, because let's face it, if he's in it, he's probably going to win. Yeah,
but the other thing they said was he can't challenge Bobby Lashley. So if he gets Money in the Bank, does that mean he can't cash it in on Lashley? What rule wipes out the other? Oh, Roman.
So he's going to cash in on Roman.
Adam Cole. No, Adam Cole's not NXT. It's Karrion Kross now, isn't it?
No, Adam Cole's on a pole in AEW.
Imagine he just challenged Kenny Omega. He's like, I've got the Money in the Bank. It's like, no, that doesn't apply to any of these belts.
Kenny's like, I would belt you want in
me.
Hold on. I mean, of all the people as well, I mean, Drew's not a fucking opportunist in his character or anything at all. Like, why wouldn't you give that to AJ Styles, who would be able to pull that off?
Well, AJ Styles is tag team champion with Omos, isn't he? So
yeah,
you can't have more than one thing in the WWE at any time.
No, of course not.
That's the rule now.
Man, that fucking sucks. I'll still watch Money in the Bank and I'll still enjoy it probably because
I didn't even
really
watch Hell in a Cell. Did you?
Yeah, it was alright.
Was that right?
Yeah, I can't remember much of it, so it can't be that good.
I think the only thing I got for Hell in a Cell was Sami Zayn finally beat Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
And then the following week on Friday Night SmackDown, it's Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens for a Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Oh, I know, what the fuck. So I watched SmackDown on Fast Forward this week and nothing happened. That was like my whole thing about. I was like, oh cool, so like nothing's happening, is it? So
nothing.
I mean, it's pretty boring
on SmackDown. Jey Uso's gone missing this time. Jimmy Uso used to be away, but now Jey Uso's just MIA.
Well, what's happened? Is he in the clink?
Drink driving.
He's been huckled. Drink driving. He's been huckled again.
No, this is the other brother now.
I thought they were both bad for it. Is it like a Matt and Jeff thing? Like,
fuck.
All right,
knows.
so Jimmy is Jay is Jimmy is the Jeff. So Jimmy's the Jeff. Jimmy's the Jeff.
Aye, Jimmy's the
Jay's
Jeff
the
of the group, right? Jimmy's the Jeff. Jay's the Matt.
We got there at the end. I didn't give you much to work with. I gave you every J name under the sun. I was like, figure that joke out, mate.
Yeah, get there somehow. Here's the tools. That was worse than a fucking IKEA packaging instruction, mate.
It was like dumping all the IKEA bits out and being like, right, figure it out, mate.
Oh.
You got any other things to go through?
AEW still have plants in the crowd.
As in, like, wrestlers?
Yeah, I noticed that one. Only because there's one daft cunt with the stupidest hair that you can't not notice him. And I know you don't fucking watch it, but on Being the Elite, Nyla Rose, Vicky Guerrero are teamed up with this fucking priest-looking guy with a mohawk that's half red, half black.
Right.
Well, sorry. On Being the Elite and when he's fighting and stuff, he kind of goes for the reverse mohawk where it's like flat down the middle and then a spike either side.
Oh, kind of like the Prodigy.
Aye. Right, aye. Looks like him, but see whenever he's not when he's not wrestling, he's in civilian clothes and that, he goes for like the Sean Spears mohawk, the one down the middle.
Right, okay.
But it's still fucking half black, half red, so you can tell this cunt a mile away.
Yeah, why? So why do they still have plants when they could literally put people in that seat? Is it because they're all jumping into the crowd?
Maybe, that's what I'm wondering. Is it
By
because
health
they're doing
safety
crowd
thing?
spots? But see where Sammy and MJF jumped in the crowd, that didn't look like plants.
Oh, see, I thought it did.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well, that was my thought. So, when it happened, I thought they must have had fucking people there because there's no security holding everyone back to allow Sammy to come flying in. So it must have been people who knew it was going to happen because they would never have
That's
let.
what I thought, but then I like got a look at some of them. I was like, nah, they look like normal fucking crowds, like your triple XL hasn't washed in 3 days regular crowd. These don't look like your fucking athletes backstage, like fucking Billy Gunn and Machete Knife.
Yeah,
Just shouting all sorts of abuse for the front row.
Machete Knife. The fucking hell, boy of the show.
But it was like, see where the hard camera is?
Yeah,
The crowd that I noticed were underneath that one, so you didn't see any of their faces or stuff. You could just see some of their back.
right.
But I like the fucking AEW stage setup. See where they've got like the elevated crowd and the AEW plastered on the back
Yeah.
for the hard cam. That's
I
really
really
good
like
for like
that.
promos and stuff, because when you've got the crowd stacked all the way up, it just looks a bit messy. That looks cool. I like that.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked it when they did Double or Nothing, and you had, right at the start where it was like daytime, the sun was up, Adam Page comes out, the whole place goes nuts, and it was completely stowed out. That was when I was like, this is a really cool venue for a wrestling show.
Yeah, but they fucked up the camera with Double or Nothing, didn't they? Because they kept showing you that half crowd
Yeah, I know
with
what
a
you
big
mean.
fucking
Yeah.
brick wall behind it.
Yeah.
But then I'm saying the same thing. I like the fucking the other one where it's a
know.
hard cam.
So if they just painted AEW on the wall, you'd be cool
Yeah.
with the wall.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm good with that.
Nice. I mean, I don't know if you got much. I don't really have any crack. I didn't prepare that much. So when
You
I was
didn't prepare the crack. You didn't bring the crack this week.
I didn't bring the crack this week. I had I've just winged it because I was sitting watching AEW, catching up on all of it while getting a tattoo yesterday. So I only had one arm free to watch it on my phone. So I was like pausing it and jumping over and writing notes and then jumping back. So I didn't get many notes written down. I haven't really thought about much.
Yeah, I know. Well, yesterday I finally got around to the Colt Cabana, CM Punk.
The art of wrestling.
Yeah, Art of Wrestling. That's the
What do you
first
make
time
of
I've
it?
listened to it. I'm only about an hour in, but
Okay.
it's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be, because everybody made it sound as though CM Punk was shitting all over WWE, but he wasn't even. He was being very diplomatic about it. He wasn't like fucking calling them out saying they're shite at this, they're shite at that. They fought with me every way. A lot of it was him saying, oh, this isn't my hill to die on, I'll fight for something else another day, but I'm not at that fight yet, because I think the first one was dropping the belt to The Rock.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I didn't want to drop the belt to The Rock, but I was already injured at the time. I knew I could do bigger and better things, so that wasn't my hill to die on. I dropped the belt to The Rock and I'd get fucking WrestleMania another day. Another
Yeah.
one was The Shield,
Yeah.
because he wanted Chris Hero. Well,
Yeah.
they said The Shield was originally going to be CM Punk with The Big Show, Seth Rollins, and somebody else on the main roster. You know it, don't you?
Yeah, it was it not like the original was going to be Seth Roman and Seth Dean and Chris Hero, right?
Chris Hero? Nah, right. So before
or
that,
Cassius Ono.
before that, it was going to be CM Punk with Big Show, somebody else that's already like a made man in WWE, and Seth Rollins. This was how they were wanting to bring Seth Rollins up.
Right, okay.
And then CM Punk said, nah, that's shite. If we're going to do this, I want 3 new guys from OVW or FCW, whatever it was called at the time. And CM Punk wanted Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Chris Hero or Cassius Ono. But then WWE turned round to him and said, no, we want Roman Reigns instead of Chris Hero. By the sounds of it, CM Punk didn't even put up a fight. He was like, nah, right, fine, that's fair, I get that. You want your guy, your ready-made fucking guy, The Rock's cousin.
Yeah.
So he fucking ditched Chris Hero like that, right, cool, fuck you, mate. So that's where he was like, oh, that wasn't my hill to die on. They can have Roman Reigns. I've still got Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to side with CM Punk up until the fucking night of whatever was happening. Then they were like, oh no, you're not with them. They're going to jump you and all of that. And it's like, oh, fucking. So he was raging about that. And then it was like, oh, that wasn't my hill to die on. I had other things planned anyway. You're like, mate, you just fucked everything up. See if you're not going to fight for anything. I'll get it another day. Mañana.
I don't want to tell you about the rest of it, but you should listen to the rest of it because I mean it does.
Just tell me, man.
Shit in it. I mean,
came across it all before anyway.
Well, this is the other thing is that because you listen to it now, I mean, at the time when it came out, it was the most shocking thing that was going on in wrestling. It was like all the stuff he was saying was stuff people had heard rumors about, but he was like confirming it all. Like the stuff that comes up about how the doctors treated him, and
that was good. That one, I got that bit where they were saying he got concussed during the Royal Rumble. And they said, right, we're going to run a concussion test on you. And they says, like, I half-arsed that test. I was texting Colt Cabana. I was reading comic books or something, and they still passed me. Then after that, they were saying, oh, we want you to run the ropes. And he's like, but I've passed your test. Why do you want me to run the ropes? And they're like, oh, we just want to be absolutely sure. And he's like, oh, so what you're telling me is the test I've just took is absolute bullshit and it means fuck all.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So they're just doing it so they can tick their boxes then.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like, that was actually the bit that got the I can't remember the full story about him and Colt Cabana, why they fell out, and he ended up suing Colt Cabana. It was something to do with
was it fucking CM Punk wanting to sue Colt, or was Colt suing CM Punk? I thought Colt was suing CM Punk because CM Punk said that he would take care of all the legal fees, and then he backed out.
Yeah, do you know what? It was something like that, aye. So it was I think you're actually spot on with that. So WWE ended up suing them all because of libel, or I guess it's slander if it's on the thing. So the slander, and then
guarantee you none of them actually listened to it because they didn't even say anything bang out of order. Everybody fucking blew this up at the time.
Stuff later that is a bit.
I'll get the whatever.
And then he goes on about how they sacked him and all that kind of stuff, and they're cunts, but we all knew they were cunts. But then
they were cunts. Right, I'll do a bit of free advertising now. I was listening to this whilst I was making Gusto.
Yeah, we used to do Gusto all the time.
Ah, mate, I fucking love it. It's like the best thing ever. I mean, I really like it. We've got something good on the night.
We got the wee fucking folder thing, and we've kept all the ingredients, and then after a while we've just started
you don't fucking buy any of this stuff.
And I'll
keep all of this because I'll go to the shop and I'll buy it. I've been trying that with this fucking thing called Gugachuan paste, and I can't find this shit anywhere.
I know exactly where you can get that, by the way, in Glasgow.
Oh, fuck Glasgow, mate. That's like an hour round trip for me just to get an ingredient that I'm...
What, to get fucking gochujang paste, mate? Fucking worth it.
Gochujang paste. Right, fucking where can I get it in Glasgow?
The fucking Chinese supermarket, Siwu, which if you've never been before is awesome.
There's your free advertising for Gusto.
Fucking
there's your
Siwu.
free advertising for Siwu in Glasgow. Go get your Gugachuan paste for there. You get some fucking Korean chicken. It is brilliant. Right, so that's what I was doing whenever I was listening to this CM Punk Art of Wrestling with Colt Cabana, and I was really enjoying it. I've got an hour left, so I'll fire through that.
Yeah,
Last time I spoke to you, I watched the Brian Pillman Jr. 2-parter on Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
Fucking loved that. That was good. I've not watched any more.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Last time we spoke, you had the A&E. Is it A&E?
Biographies. I didn't watch any of them.
Have you not watched any of them?
No, typical me.
Fuck's sakes, Mikey!
Typical, like, I've downloaded all these things, I've got them already on my fucking iPad, this is going to be what I do at work, and then something new and flashy comes out, and I'm like, ooh, I'll watch that instead. And then
the Euros 2020.
The Euros fucking wrestling, and then YouTube stuff, and before you know it, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot I even had these.
Ah, shit.
And But Dark Side of the Ring did a fucking double length, feature length episode about China, which I've got downloaded as well, which I'm really looking forward to watching.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So that's next on my to watch list, and I'll actually watch that one soon. So I'll be able to give you my opinion on that next time we're chatting.
So another cool thing that was just running through, CM Punk.
Yeah.
It would be cool to have him on Rampage as a commentator. See how they do like Big Show commentating
Yeah.
something, Mark Henry commentating something. And CM Punk's always like, oh, nobody's came up with me for a fucking good idea or this or that. Get him in on Rampage. It's an hour show. Get him on commentary a Friday night. That'll get you fucking numbers in. Then you can see how he feels with people backstage. If he's like, right, maybe I do want another match. Maybe I've got another wee run in me.
That's a good idea.
I know it's a fucking
Yeah.
good idea, but Nick's going to fucking pick it up. I'll try and clip this down and get it going viral on TikTok or some shit. CM Punk for Rampage, commentator on AEW. That'll get him into a story with Colt Cabana. Fucking lawyers on a pole match.
Lawyer on a pole match.
Smart
Fucking
Mark Sterling on a pole match. Whoever gets him wins, and then
man
they're
in
like,
suit.
right.
Oh, I love it. Man in suit on a pole, and then fucking Jade Cargill as special enforcer. Nice.
Timekeeper Jade Cargill.
And she's fucking shilling the Four Seasons Toronto as it's going. Oh, mate, this is going to work. Four Seasons Toronto on a pole match. That's what I want to see.
There we go. We're sorted now.
Right, man. I don't have much else to say.
Right, so that's all we've got time for. That's all we've covered on episode 28 of Snap Dragon Duplex. We're 28, aren't we?
Yeah, 28.
Right, so we're 28. Another one in the bag. Go get us on Twitter at Snapdragon.
Dragon Duplex, I think, on Twitter.
Dragon Duplex. Twitter at Dragon Duplex. Instagram Snapdragon Duplex. TikTok. Just go on the fucking tree link. The tree link, Dragon Duplex. Go get us on the
Yeah.
website, snapdragonduplex.co.uk. Get us on Gmail. Send us questions and shit. Get me on Twitch. It's all in the fucking link tree. Just go there. You happy, Mikey? How's the week been? Have you enjoyed this one?
Yeah, this has been fun, man. It's always fun to get you live. It's always fun to say something I think's clever and then you just to shit all over it. That's
That's what we're here for. I
know,
just
that's
give you
what
a
we're
couple
here
of
for.
weeks to build up your confidence, then I shoot you straight back down.
the absolute Scottish sign of affection of making you feel like shit. There's nothing to that. So, no, it's been good, man. It's always good. And yeah. And thanks everyone for listening. Thanks for putting this together, mate. And I'll catch everyone on the flip side.
Thank you, Mikey. And before we go, I was thinking a special thing that we could run. See this Twitter now that we've got the actual polls going. For the next pay-per-view, we'll put all the matches up, and anybody that gets 100% record, I'll send you a t-shirt.
Nice one.
So that's a big call. I hope like 100 cunts don't get it right. But you need to have like 100% record. And
Absolutely
I will
everything.
pay, and I will send you a t-shirt.
Nice one. I like it. I like it a lot.
Right, so I'll catch you next time. Thanks for joining. Send it all to your ma, send it to your dad, brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles, grannies, shaggers, everybody, your mates. Right, till next time.
Bye-bye.